You guys had a good practice, and you thought there was some stuff, even with you and Luka, that transferred over to the game pretty well. Can you speak to that and how you thought that the game went?
I just think our coaching staff gave us a game plan, and we just tried to execute that. I thought we had a great shoot around this morning preparing for sack, and we executed that for 48 minutes.
I know you pride yourself on efficiency, and tonight was kind of on the uber efficient range. Where did you feel like from where you were getting your shots, and how were you able to finish them tonight?
I just felt in a really good rhythm tonight. Had a good screen to my step, to my bounce, and just tried to make the most of it when I got my touches.
What parts of your game do you think you can emphasize more than maybe others to help the Lakers through this stretch? Obviously, stopping the losing streak, but also moving forward without Austin.
Whatever's needed. Whatever's needed. If it's ball handling, if it's a little bit more defensive rebounding, if it's a little bit more scoring, if it's a little bit more assisting, take a little pressure off Luka if he needs it. Obviously, he's super dynamic with the ball, but I've done it all, and I can still do it at a high level if need be.
What did you think of kind of the group response to meeting yesterday and talking over what the team's going through?
I thought it was a good response. I think no matter who's coming into your building, no matter the record or whoever, you got to be able to go out and play the game. The game is won in between the four lines, so I thought we executed that, and it's one of the better games we had this year.
LeBron, at this stage, you've played a fair amount of games with Luka. It's normally been yourself, Austin, and Luka, typically. For you and Luka, in terms of your guys' on-court chemistry, how important is this next month, and how much room is there, do you think, to grow in terms of just comfort between the two of you?
It's not. I want to create the narrative of me and Luka. There's 5 guys on the floor. Sure. We got about 7 guys, that comes off the bench. It needs to be all of us. It's important that we set the tone. Pretty much. Obviously with AR out, a lot of the ball handling responsibility is going to be on our hands, and decision making going to be on our hands without AR. So, that's the most important thing. But we have to make sure everybody's in a good rhythm. And I thought, we haven't got the ball to Rue as much lately. Tonight was a great example of us, finally getting some looks at the rim. I thought Nick Smith was obviously amazing coming off the bench, but overall was really good. And it started with how we set the tempo, from that standpoint.
I know you guys haven't gotten to this yet, right? You'll thinking about Detroit, but a team probably a little more similar to Houston, just size, athleticism, physicality. What's the challenge there for based on how you've done against some of those teams this year?
Well, yeah, the Houston game should definitely put us in a good feeling of what it could what it potentially could be about. Detroit's been playing some great ball over the last few years. Obviously, Cade has been amazing, and big fella Jalen Durant, and the rest of those guys. They play good basketball, play a good brand of basketball. It's that Detroit feeling again, and so we got to be ready for that. And I think we should be.
What do you see from Nick, and how critical can he be this stretch with AR out?
We're going to need it. Obviously we know nobody's surprised by his ability to score the ball. He's been doing that his whole life, and I think, we're going to need another ball handler to get us into some more sets with AR being out. The most important, I think he was just super efficient and got us into our offense when he was handling the ball against some pressure tonight.
Tonight's your last game as a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
You'll be 41. How much of this for you at this stage in your career is about just pushing the limits of yourself physically and seeing what's possible?
Yeah, I've been in I remember what. Was LeBron 20 or 21 when I did the Father Time commercial thing? Mm-hmm. I'm in a battle with him, and I would like to say that I'm kicking his ass in the back 9.